Tegan Cavan in the circle, the winner of game 1, gave up just 3 hits the first time. And for Texas Tech, they've scored runs in 3 innings in this series. She has been a part of all 3. Davis skies that one out to left at the plate. And Haley Toney pulls that to the right side. From Cavan, 0-2, and getting great aim. Oops. A result of
so that was interesting. Oh, and they're going to say a hitter.
So twice the catcher goes out to talk to Cavan, and now Patty Ruth Taylor, the pitching coach, is out for a chat. 2-1, pulls it to Scott over to first. Here's how it looks for the Longhorns. Mia Scott, 8 career hits off of Nigeri Kennedy.
Nyjah is just dominating. She has that rise ball in the top half of the zone that she'll throw 73 miles an hour.
Swing and a miss. Nigeri Kennedy with over 300 strikeouts on the season will open up the night with another one. Chops that to short. Haley Toney, and not in time to get the speedy Henry. You got no time to waste as an infielder to get that ball over to first. Pronto. 34 wins and an ERA. Both of those lead the nation, and that $1 million arm. And there's a base hit. Out to right. Runners at first and second. And old Lindemuth had to climb up to grab that errant throw.
4 teams kicking off tomorrow, you guys. You will be able to see the stars of the game.
Corners in.
Atwood drives one out to left. Henry headed for the plate, and the throw in hits Toney on the backside and allows Texas base runners to advance.
And that's the bat we talked about, Reese Atwood.
First 5 games of the World Series, they hit under 250, and now they're batting 500 tonight. And Stewart sends that one out to right. Scott will score. Runners at the corners for the Longhorns. And they are tagging early. In for a strike, and Stewart will take second. It's for Texas, and she gets the strikeout there. One of these teams about to take home the national championship for the first time in our winner-take-all Game 3. The last time she saw Kennedy, drills that one deep and gone. Leanne Good, 3-run home run, Texas. Pop up. Scott. Another web gem. Yes, indeed. Nothing has gotten by her here at the World Series. 1 down. And they have her. And the swing and a miss. First strikeout for Cavan, 2 down. Will join Chloe Riasetto out in the bullpen. Is out there in the circle for. Gonna need some help from her teammates to pick her up. Bennett. Off the glove of Lindemuth. And Toney, too much speed. Scott. Drifting back towards the track is Davis.
Prints on what she's done last year.
Ground ball to short. Good.
Team down.
Lindemuth. Sends Henry back. Bounce. Oh. Caitlin Clark, maybe they'll put up a couple of statues.
Some of them, you knew they were going to get to the ball.
All right, now she's going to town. Atwood legging it out for second and a stand-up double. And her first extra base hit of this World Series. They sweep the regular season and the tournament in the Big 12. They're here at the World Series, and they're playing for a championship. Stewart sends one out to the exact same spot, back to the wall. And that will score. Atwood as Stewart stands on second. It's 6-0. Jolie Mitchell dropping down a bunt. Popped up. Langoliers is there. Tops and batting average, runs scored, home runs. Deep fly ball.
He represents all the softball dads out there, and there's, believe me, Jerry Glasgow, his daughters. Now he's here coaching at the World Series.
So much history for these two guys that have dedicated their lives to the game. Right at Scott. Johnson drives one. Stewart. Langoliers opposite. Got to keep coming back. You got to keep adapting. You got to figure things out. And it ruled safe at first, but they're going to look to see if she turned and tried to go to second.
Texas Tech is challenging if the runner made an attempt towards second base and then was tagged.
Well, the umpire there at first base was right on top of that, Cam Ellison, watching closely.
I think it's more of just a hop to turn around.
Yeah.
The call is upheld. The runner did not attempt to second base. That's Texas Tech's first.
And now she's got her hit. Gonna try and leg it out for second. She will slide in safe. And Ashton Maloney has set the new single-season hits record for Texas, passing the All-American and U.S. national teamer Janae Jefferson. Bobbled by Riasetto, and the bases are loaded.
Leads the team at the plate, but not only that, she is the best in the country, the best in Division I against Nigeri Kennedy.
They are hunting. Scott smashes that deep center field. Mia Scott, grand slam, Texas in Game 3 of the finals.
Coming back out of the dugout to thank those Longhorn fans.
She's always been so behind the scenes, never wanted any of the attention. It's fitting that she should get it here.
In OKC. Atwood ground ball to Tony.
Texas.
Texas joining the SEC this season.
But putting that exclamation point just last inning in the fourth puts them in run rule contention, and she has been a leader.
Megan Jennings single in the fourth.
But
Pitch in Lubbock, and there's a base hit for Jennings. Stay locked in to finish this off. Lifted out to left. Backhanded by Mitchell. They get the lead runner. Lindemuth, ground ball to short, good across the diamond, and it pulls Mitchell off the base. Davis, slow roller to Scott, and she will leg it out, and on an overthrow, a run will score. And Tech not done yet with a runner on second and third. If Haley Toney can bring them in, the game goes on. Toney out to center. Here comes Davis racing for home. And Texas Tech down to their last strike. Takes the run rule off the board at the World Series. And Mia Scott in a collision with Jerry Glasgow and helping the ball coach up. All red out to center field. A 3-run home run earlier in the night. Simmons grabbed at second. And a double play. Langoliers, fabulous, down in the dirt. Got her, called strike 3. There is no give up. Good, managed to hang on. But
This ball is scorched 81 miles an hour on the exit velocity, and good.
make it 2. 1 down.
Well, and that pitch better. She goes back to the changeup.
Right back to Kennedy. They'll get the lead runner.
They're having fun and bring the energy.
Kavan gets her there to end the inning. Toney has it at short, 1 down. She hit a home run.
Yep. A lot of positions.
Yeah, that's off the glove of Toney. Henry with that speed will make it all the way to second. Ball. Atwood, swing and a miss. 2 down. 2. Ball. was able to hold up. The runners will one runner, Henry, will advance to third base. Winner 60 feet away. Scott will take second uncontested. Struck her out. Lincoln. Third run. Home as a pinch. Base hit. Garcia to see Cavan putting up this kind of fight. Lindemuth drives one, and Stewart on the go, hangs on as she slams into the side wall. An effort by Katie Stewart, one down. Full speed. It's been a long time coming. If the Longhorns can finally end the drought and win a championship. Maya Davis. And Mitchell tosses to no one, and it goes out into right field. And Tech has runners on second and third.
And here's the difference on what she's done last year to this year. Look at last year, just 4% drop balls. This year, all the way up to over a quarter of her pitches.
Away, a 2-run. Tony slices that out towards Stewart. That will fall for a base hit, and they're going to throw out the base runner Davis at third. And now are they calling obstruction? A run does score for Texas Tech.
There's an umpire challenge at third base. That play is under review.
So we're able to go to review on this under the uncovered play situation. The fly ball drew the base umpire out into the outfield, and the plate umpire was still at the plate. So they're going to look at all elements of this play, including obstruction and whether or not we had a tag prior to the runner getting to the base. I think it's going to be really close. It looks like we might have an out just before her fingertips touch the base.
The call is an out.
Ground ball, backhanded by Good, over to first. And you can light up the UT Tower burnt orange. Texas is finally bringing the championship home to Austin. On their 8th try at the World Series, Texas has a title. And on his 8th try, Mike White has a championship.
This is a team that has battled. It's been a roller coaster of a season, but getting some of their best pitching and best hitting toward the end of the season.
This Texas team and their perseverance, their response.